Yes, friends, the cancer. So, especially the cancer is most prevalent nowadays, my dear friends. The reason being very well-known reasons are there, which we have been discussing for last so many days now. It is 17th day. Every day we used to learn about something about a holistic lifestyle, some methods, to improve our lifestyle, and in order to make sure that our lifestyle is holistic always. So part of that, so why we should not eat five white foods, why, what kind of oils we should use, how we have to drink the water, and many more things like what about the millets, and what about the glucose in the body, how to maintain the glucose in the body, and blood pressure, how to control that. If at all we get the blood pressure, what kind of methods are there to reduce, right? So many things we have been knowing, and we also learned about Abhyanga Snana, enema fasting, so many things. It's enema is the method, and fasting is the other method in order to preserve our health. Okay. So, friends, knowing all these things, if we try to implement, if we make our lifestyle as holistic as possible, so I'm sure that there are less chances for anybody to get the kind of cancer or whatever people are worried. The people are already suffering. The why the cancer comes basically is within your physical body, a lot of cells will die. Okay, a lot of cells will die. So that's called the our building blocks of the every organ, so every our body. So these cells will get die naturally. So they'll get die because of what? Because of the environment in within your body. What kind of environment is there? If it is acidic environment, basically. So why acidic environment? Because your blood becomes acidic. Why it will become acidic? Because you are taking the foods, whatever you are taking, such a way that, okay, so it gets lot of glucose, that means sugar based. So many items you used to take it. So then obviously glucose will increase so much. And once the glucose is increased so much, then what will happen? So that especially liver and pancreas and thyroid gland, so they will convert this excess glucose into glycogen and triglycerides and fats. So all these things, what will happen? They go on, deposit at different places in the body. So that's where they also deposit in the blood also. That means along the arteries and the blood vessels. No, so there the like walls of the all this blood blood vessels, they'll be depositing. When they deposit that, what will happen? So you obviously the blood flow will be obstructed. When the blood flow is obstructed, you will get blood pressure. So likewise, not only blood pressure, diabetes will come, and many more diseases. Obviously, finally, what happens is because of this kind of food style, our own blood will become acidic in nature. Once it become acidic in nature, my dear friends, so the entire things will change inside. What will happen is in the acidic environment, the microbacteria, so especially the positive bacteria, which also get died, where it will go for a death, and as well many of the cells will also slowly go for a death. The reason is they can't survive in that environment. So what they need is they need good amount of oxygen flow. Okay, so the less amount of oxygen flow to the cells especially, so that will definitely damage the health of the cell, each and every cell. So for every cell to be healthy, we already understood also in so many classes. We need good amount of oxygen, the good amount of water, isn't it? Water, oxygen, and prana shakti, that is pranic force we need, and as well finally the nutrients. What are the nutrients required for the minerals and all the what are the nutrients required for the cell growth? So protein is one requirement, and a lot of vitamins requirement. Okay, so these are all the things which are required for the cell health. If the cell need to be healthy, these four are important. So we have to. That's why the food what we take, it must be able to supply the proper nutrients. Number one, the water what we drink, it must be able to oxidate. It must be hydrate the cells. All the cells need to be hydrated properly because of the water what we drink. Because of the whatever we take the breath, right? Through breath, what will happen? Oxygen will come. The proper oxygen supply should happen to each and every cell. That is also there. The fourth one is prana shakti, pranic force. This prana shakti, pranic energy, it will come from our pranamaya kosha, especially friends. So that means the pranamaya kosha we keep discussing. So ours is whatever we see here. This is a annamaya kosha, physical body. So other than this, the next to it is the so-called energy body or pranamaya kosha. From the pranamaya kosha, the prana shakti, the pranic force, pranic energy will be supplied to each and every cell. So if the prana shakti is supplied properly, what will happen? The cell will be healthy. So like this, we need to take care of the cell health. But what is happening is nowadays, my dear friends. So whatever the foods we are taking, let's say you take oils, okay? We are eating refined oils completely. All the refined are all chemical oils, basically. So because they are chemical oils, when we take them, what will happen is, so inside us, because of this chemical oil and all this thing, so whatever we take, right? So it is going to be causing the acidic environment. See, many people, many people know they'll be suffering because of this acidity and the lot of inside, they don't have proper digestion system, proper digestion. If proper digestion doesn't happen, what happen? It becomes a waste. So whatever you eat, what happen? So that is going to be a waste because of the non-digestion or improper digestion. So all these things has to be taken care, my dear friends. So that's how what we need to do is, if we take care of all these methods of so-called holistic methods, holistic lifestyle methods, and the holistic food. So we need to be so conscious which food we are eating, what kind of food we are eating. Of course, eating outside food, so that's going to be completely unwarranted because it's of no use, because outside what they are cooking, what methods are they using, that's all totally it's like a unholistic nature, the unholistic method, unnatural. Okay, that we cannot believe, we cannot trust anymore. So this is very for sure everybody knows. But inside your house also, what kind of oils you are consuming? So about what about the milk? What about the rice grains? What kind of rice grains you are using? And what are the vegetables? Right? So you have to be so conscious about everything. If you are so conscious about all the lifestyle methods, like at what time you are waking up, are you following any kind of a Abhyanga Snana? Are you fasting at least once in a week or once in a 15 days? Are you doing it? So these things you observe. So this lifestyle, especially the holistic lifestyle, has to be ensured. And the holistic food also. All the food you must be so conscious. For example, so knowingly, like you go and eat the sweet based, that is sugar based sweets, or tea, coffee, eh? And then otherwise, all the whatever the sugar based thing, cool drinks, especially cool drinks which are available outside, and so many maida products outside which are available. If you start eating and if you start eating all these things knowingly or unknowingly, what will happen is ultimately your own body will become acidic in nature. Complete your blood. In fact, if you go and measure the pH value of the blood, it must be somewhere seven and above, but it will be somewhere 5 or 6 it will be there pH value. That kind of blood is called acidic blood. So the moment the blood becomes acidic, I will tell you, most of your cells will die. That means the cells start dying automatically. Okay, so that is why you see nowadays everywhere, all of a sudden we hear that C got cancer, E got cancer. So we used to hear this. So obviously they go to hospitals and they check it out. Some formation of some tumors will happen here and there, anywhere in the body. Cancer can come anywhere in the body. Try to remember this. And in fact, I'm seeing the some people. So they're good people. I mean, they are healthy and all this will be there. All of a sudden, after a few months, you meet and ask them, sudden shocking news, they say that I got a cancer. I'm suffering from cancer. And in the house, in his house, otherwise, if not he, somebody else, in his house or in family. Likewise, number of cases are increasing, friends. Number of cases are increasing so much. So be aware of your especially the lifestyle what you are leading, and also home, all the whatever the food style, food and life, for lifestyle and food style, you have to take care. Okay, so if you do that, this cancer prevention is easier, right? So now some of the methods, some of the all the natural lifestyle, all these methods we are given here. So it is not known how and why this dreadful disease occurs. Many doctors also, I'm telling, they do not know why this disease comes, from where this comes. But it may come because of so many reasons. Okay, now I told you one thing is non-holistic lifestyle, non-holistic food, That is all unhealthy food and all the chemical-based food what we are eating, right? This thing. Other than this, the more utmost important other thing is your own mind, manomaya kosha, is completely pure, like impurities. Lot of so-called so complete impurities are there. Manomaya kosha got lot of negative things which are going on, negative thoughts, anxiety, depression, whatever, disappointment, right? So the jealousy. So all this, the various your own inner qualities which are part of your mind. You are totally making your mind impure. So because of that impurities in the mind, let me tell you, that is going to cause many cells to die. Okay, because what will happen the moment the negative vibration starts happening? We have been discussing so many classes. That's going to cause many active cells, healthy cells will die. Okay, because what will happen that negative vibrations will go, and obviously because of negative vibrations continuously you are sending, isn't it? Continuously you are sending it, then what will happen? The cell will not get the proper pranic energy, the prana shakti, whatever you say, right? Pranic force, the pranic force applied to each and every cell. Because if your manomaya kosha is clean, then the energy body gets enough energy. The energy body gets the enough energy only when manomaya kosha is clean. Our manomaya kosha is empty, but our manomaya kosha is never empty. That means our mind is never empty. Our mind is never so positive. Most of the time, many people what they do, they keep on thinking negative only. Always they think negative. So this negative thinking starts depleting the energy, starts losing your lot of energy. So through negative thoughts, through the fear, anxiety, so many things, right? You do continuously day by day, you keep doing it, right? So if you do constantly so many days, for example, a particular negative thought, a fear of something, anything, whatever, fear of failure, whatever it may be, fear of not getting whatever you're thinking, fear of not able to achieve a promotion in the job, whatever it may be, if you keep in your mind consistently for a long time, let me tell you, the stress what is developed, the stress what it is developed within your mind, it is going to cause several cells to die, several cells to death, towards the death, my dear friends. The reason is, so they have no pranic energy now. There is no pranic force supplied to the cells. The cells will obviously die. So when the cells are died, what happened? Those dead cells will form like a tumors in various parts of the body. It may be any part of the body, it will happen. Okay. Then if you go to the testing, what happened? So friends, one thing you need to understand is when a normal person go to the test, the cancer, for example, cancer cell test. Okay. Even any of you, and some of us, any of us, right? If you go to the test, what will happen? They will find at least few cancer cells will be there in everybody. Few cancer cells they will detect in everybody, even normal healthy person also. I'm telling. Not only the cancer person, cancer affected person, normal persons like us also go and sit in the testing. You will find so at least minimum to minimum 10 to 15 cancerous cells will be there within you also, but they won't do any harm to you. The reason is your immunity power. Your immunity power is higher than them, so they can't do anything. So that will be, they'll be there like that, but you will be healthy always. You will be healthy mentally, physically. This for sure. The reason being, you have highest immunity power. Now, when the immunity power comes down because of your own holistic lifestyle, the non-holistic lifestyle, non-holistic food, and the non-holistic mind. So non-holistic mind means so not having the peaceful mind. Always you have some fear or negative mind. So because of that, what will happen? Your immunity power comes down. Then this cancer or diabetes, whatever it may be, so for every disease, the main reason, main culprit is your own mind. Okay. So other than that, of course, your food and lifestyle is also going to add up. Basically, your own mind. Suppose if you have continuously some kind of a depression in your mind, depression in your mind, if you run through for so many days, so many months, if you run through, then your heart will be affected. Your heart will get maybe heart failures, heart problems, and heart attacks. Everything will happen because of the continuous depression going on here. Suppose if you keep a jealousy in your mind, jealousy, a part of your mind, jealousy for so many days, for example. So then what happened? It is going to give you a so-called the cancer. The cancer will be caused because of jealousy in the mind. Okay, continuously you are keeping jealousy on somebody, on something. You are keeping jealousy part of your mind. So this is how the whatever your mind impressions, your mind belief system is getting converted and manifested into the diseases, basically. So this is very, very important. Everybody has to remember. Okay. So that is why food style, lifestyle, and mind style or the mind environment. These three are the major reasons for the cancer. Okay. So some of them, so we discuss here. So today also we discuss a little bit, what are the natural lifestyle you have to follow and what are the remedies are there. Let's understand some more. Okay. So till now, there is no specific medicine for this particular disease, my dear friends. So many people, so what will happen is the modern medicine technology, what they do, they try to say that we have this medicine, we have that injection. Yeah, one injection will cost 10,000, another injection costs 30,000, 1 lakh. Even so, the recent past I came to know, even every injection, some cancer patient, I'm telling you, some cancer patient they are giving every week one injection of 4 lakh cost. Like that, they are giving 17 weeks. And even I heard in some other places, some people are taking injection of 10 lakh each injection for the cancer prevention, the cancer eradication. They want to come out of the cancer. Already they got affected. But let me tell you, nothing will happen. These injections, all these things will not help you. Why they won't help you? Because your own immunity is not there. First, rise up your immunity. Your own immunity power, you rise up, you make it proper. That immunity is going to fight on any disease. Maybe your own body immunity is enough to fight on any kind of a whatever the illness is there in your physical body, it will fight, provided your immunity has to be properly boosted, properly preserved. How do you preserve? So good mind environment must be very positive, miraculous. It must be always positive, miraculous, or totally zero. Zero, no, that means you should not have much thoughts going across the mind. That's number one. Number two, the good lifestyle, proper lifestyle, proper waking up, proper taking a Abhyanga bath. So enema is to do. So like this, some procedures are there. Do Agnihotra in the house. So all these things must be continued. Then other than that, food, the chemical free foods, most of the foods, not outside foods, on all the maida based food stops, all the refined oil stop, right? So like this, many food methods are there. If you keep following that, this is going to be the good solution for the cancer. Even if you follow this lifestyle in the house, I'll tell you the patient will survive much more time than what you think. Okay, so suppose if somebody's got the cancer attack, for example. So what are the symptoms he's getting? Is unable to eat properly, is unable to digest properly, and is getting a lot of pain in the wherever this cancer detected. Basically, before the cancer detected also, as I told you, many of us having cancer cells, obviously, but it won't affect us. But whoever has got more cancer cells, that means more dead cells, especially, right? That formed as some tumor and kind of the boils within the physical body somewhere. At that point of the physical body, you may be getting continuous pain. Okay, and you don't have proper digestion. Your digestion lost, your appetite lost. So these things will come into picture. So these are the various symptoms, and you have a lot of fatigue, and you always get tired for a small work. Also get tired. You are unable to walk for a long time. Okay, so as if you want to take always rest, and so many things will come into the physical body as symptoms. Okay, right? It happened. After it happened, what you need to do is you need not to go the greater intervention of this modern technology, the modern medicine system. Let me tell you, they start with the first chemotherapy, then radiation, then after that slowly they say that no, they're not working. Yeah, or after doing that, what will happen? It will remove the whatever the so-called this cancerous tumors. They will try to take it out through chemotherapy or radiation. They'll take out. But what happens when they are doing it? So adjacent to that, good cells also will die. Not only bad cells in the cancer, the treatment I'm telling you what the modern system is doing. So because of chemotherapy or radiation, when they are doing it on the particular place of cancer, cancer boils, so they'll try to damage the good cells around that. Okay. So when other good cells also died, what happened? Again, the cancer spread to the other areas. Not that part is solved, but other areas also, again, the cancer will erupt. The cancer will not go from the root cause. From the root cause, they are not removed, isn't it? See, So all this modern medicine technology, modern medicine, what it works is, it works on the symptoms based. It's a symptoms based, not the treatment given to the root cause. That is the problem in the modern medicine, or whatever you say, allopathy. So that is the problem. So that is why, friends. So instead of suffering, going and suffering to this so-called the modern medicine or allopathy, and with their hard practices and a lot of costly practices, all this, what you have to do is, probably one thing is, you need to make sure that what is the water you are giving. Give alkaline water. What is the kind of oxygen you are able to supply. Take that patient to the so-called your village, or wherever there is a less pollution. Number two. Number three, change your all the food. Okay, whatever the food you are giving to them, so change all the food. Food must be completely, most of the times it should be liquid based food. So not to be any kind of a hard food, because that cannot be digested by them, because they lost their digestion capability. Try to give all the liquid based food. Okay, that food also should not have any kind of a so-called it should not be having any kind of a chemical based food, should be avoided. Okay, this thing you do. And fourth one is abhyanga snana. Keep doing it, abhyanga snana. And for other one is the fasting is little bit, whatever the little extent possible, they can do it also. And do Agnihotra in the house. Always keep doing the Agnihotra. So these are the practices. Okay. And what you do is, when you do Agnihotra, that vibhuti will come, that ash will come. That ash can be put into water. So 1 pinch, 2 pinch, that you can give it to them. That water they can drink. Okay. So like that, what will happen? Let me tell you. So totally with these practices, slowly, what happen? The environment of the blood environment, the blood nature will become alkaline. Okay. When the blood becomes alkaline, what happen? Magic will happen. So the disease, whatever is there, the cancer disease inside the physical body, it will vanish. That's all how it happens. Okay. And especially along with this, take Panchagavya medicine. Panchagavya medicine, Gomutra based. All these Panchagavya based medicines will be there. Goark will be there. Right. So these medicines also available for the cancer, especially Soul Kshetra. So we have a Mahavatar Foundation, Soul Kshetra Holistic Wellness Center. We try to manage all that. Okay, this Gomutra based, Panchagavya based medicines, especially for cancer, especially cancer, any type of cancer. It can be 40 type of cancers are there, which are named by allopathic medicine system, 40 different type of cancers. But we don't worry which cancer it is. Cancer can be anything. Why the cancer comes is because of your blood has become acidic. Now you turn that acidic nature of the blood into alkaline. Simple. The pH value must be more than 7.5. Then it becomes alkaline and your disease will go automatically. Otherwise, going and taking a medicine of the injection of 4 lakh, 10 lakh, 30 lakhs injection. How do you think, how do you rise your immunity, or how do you convert your blood into something? So it doesn't work, my dear friends. It's all about illusion, and it's all about losing your money, valuable money, and valuable health also will go. Finally, the patient will be dead. The patient will be slowly, they will be taking towards the death only. I know. So we have seen many patients like that. So everybody, for that matter, after a few years, maybe they will try to control with the medicine, with the chemio, this and all that. No, so they slowly they control, but that control is only looks like it is a surface wise control, not in the root wise. Root wise, it is spreading very fast than the earlier time, because you have intervened with it. You are intervened, and you are now with the forcefully you are now making the all the cancerous cells to be removed, isn't it? That doesn't work. See, fasting, I told you, even healthy people, if they are keep fasting it, 15 days once. Otherwise, I told this Madhyantra Upavas, that means intermittent fasting, I told. So keep doing it. So what will happen? Obviously, your health will be great. What will happen? All the healthy people, they never get this kind of, they never face this kind of so-called cancer and all these things. They never face. The reason is they're already able to maintain they're able to follow the fasting. The fasting has got a capability to digest all the wasted materials within the physical body, and also it will try to melt whenever you go for a fasting, either 16 hours or 14 hours or one day, or otherwise complete 1 week fasting basing on the liquids. If you do that, what will happen? all your fat cells, especially the fat cell, that is all the fat which is spread throughout the body, wherever it is deposited, everything start melting. Our own body, what happens, it is going to eat its own, all this fat, they convert into again glucose and then reuse it for its activities, because you're not giving the physical food now. So that's how it happens. That's how this fasting is so, wonderful method in order to cleanse our all the dead cells in the physical body, my dear friends. So keep doing these things, then obviously we'll come out of this particular disease very easily. Okay. The recent research has revealed that if person does not smile, there is a chance of getting this disease. Okay, and bad weather, polluted water, lack of cleanliness, neglect of our body also can be the main reason. That's what, somebody not able to laugh at all. And that's what I told. Always you are seriously, so serious person. You are maintaining the seriousness in the mind and zealous in the mind. What will happen? You obviously get into this kind of diseases. Okay, try to understand. There's a lot of, already we have been understood very well in the previous classes. There's a great connection between your mind environment and your cell health, basically health of the cell. Directly they are connected. So there is no question of, no, there's nothing like, you can't deny, nobody can deny about this. Okay, please remember this. Now, what is the natural lifestyle we can follow? Bathing twice daily is a good. The head bath is mandatory. So always your head bath also must be cold. People, you want to prevent the cancer, most of the time do this way. Your head bath also must be cold water. Okay, and always go for the head bathing. And it's very good to do Agnihotra at home in the morning and evening. That's very, very important. It's mandatory to good to what we have to do is, so to do the food and vihara, that means some vishranti, that is a relaxation, exercises, yoga, pranayama, right? Our mind should be always busy with some work. So this is also essential. So I mean, giving these exercises, vyayama, walking, pranayama, yoga, right? All these things to every day. Every day you must practice these things. And then your mind also must be busy in the mode. Like, it should be working always. You should have some work at the hand. Okay, always remember this. You should not be completely, blank-minded or empty-minded and sitting and, whenever your mind is empty, what happens? It starts thinking about all other things. It doesn't work, if you don't have work, what will happen? You start thinking negatively, right? So that's what it has become an habitual for many people. So that is why keep some work at your hand so that your mind is busy, and then you won't get any kind of, you don't have time to think anything about negative things. At least some extent will be avoided. Okay. So that's the nature of mind. So try to inculcate this kind of habits. Okay. Right.